Right, this is she's all finished, and that is the cover that I done. And like I said in one of my other videos, I wasn't sure what I was going to do because I had the patterned fabric and everything. I just wasn't sure, but I picked a journaling card and just stitched around that. This was just coffee stain card with a bit of vellum here that I literally glued down because I've sealed all this. And that was a Tim Holtz die cuts. This one was one of the ones that was embossed here. And then you've got a blessed fly with springtime there. And then the closure I done was I stitched it on when I stitched this on. Right, so it goes right the way through. That's there. Okay, and then put one of my little printed things on. So yeah, I'm loving it, actually, really loving it. So, and it's just like a cotton raggedy closure there. Okay, right. Preferably you untie it, right? I've left the inside cover blank because very rare I do that. Let's have a look. There we go. But I just felt as though it looked nice, and I thought it was enough. And because it was getting quite fat, okay, with everything else that I've done, I left it alone. But I did put a pocket on the back one here. Okay, but there's a pocket in the next page. You saw me do this. I mean, you've seen me do most of what's in the journal. Okay, it's just a matter of the pages. You saw me do bits and pieces of the pages, where I stamped and everything. And that's an envelope. I'm not sure if I put anything in there or not. I cannot remember. Yeah, I did. Oh no I didn't. Okay, but that's all lined as well inside. Yeah, and plain on the front because I just thought it just looked nice, and I just left it alone. So, because the coffee staining was nice, the tone was good, and that's why I left it. It's there. Then we've got the pocket that I usually put in the front here, but I've done it here. This is where the whole kit that I made, the Spring Mist kit, began. All right, when I started collaging with some of the book pages and everything, and because the book is in the public domain, I could I've had the book for ages and just kept looking at it, loved all the images, but I just, instead of just printing the book out or doing a journal just on the book, because there's plenty on Etsy with that book, I just thought if I incorporate the images with mashing them up and doing different things, then just makes it look a bit different, really. That's just a tag. They're all been coffee stained and everything. Yeah, so that's just one of the normal pockets that you do out of a DL envelope. This tag I've left as is because I just think it's lovely, but you can add bits and pieces to that as you go on. I've left a few plain pages, so it's all blended in beautifully. You can write on that if you wanted to, no problem. I've left that plain because I just think it looks nice. Let's say this is all, I don't know how it picks up on the screen, but this is all, you can write over all this. It's very, very in the background, if you know what I mean, very muted. There. And again, I've just put a tiny little snippet here. And that's just one of the little pages that you can do, and just added one of the oddments, the sort of ephemera pieces there, like the faux stamps. That's the freebie that's on my group at the moment, and that's the page there. And again, I've left this all raggedy. I think it goes with the journal. So there, I love this background. Okay, And there's one of the tall pockets that comes with the kit, and just put a little bit of a embellishment there, a bit of lace hanging, just to, because I've done this one, I thought, oh, I needed a bit more, so just sort of to do with balance. That was another one of the freebies, and that's just a plain tag, but we need that sometimes. And just put that in there. That's just one of the journaling cards. And then these are the ones, some of these that I made. That was my first original spring ones I made. There. And just put a little tiny embellishment there. One of the butterflies. That's from another kit, but... And that's one of those flip over tag. You just fold the page over, make a tag, and then you can put it in. That's when you've seen me do those. That, and this is a flip out page here. This... is from the kit here, and that's the words are from the freebie. And again, you've seen me do those. Okay, that's in there because I think that all looks nice. These butterflies here look really good with those, so I was quite pleased about. And here, because I've left it, you know, nothing on there except a lot going on in the background of the pages. Yes, I've just stuck that little thing there just to give it a little something. And this is a book page here, and just, I think you see me do that. Let's put that big tag in. Yeah. Now this is just a piece of ephemera. I have a feeling this might be YVONN'S ephemera kit. That's just a fantastic tone that went with that, so I'll pop that in there. And that's one of the round things that I've done recently. So that's all coordinated there. And with the tag, that's the page. And that's the centre of the signature, and I've just added these little butterfly there. This is off a piece of vintage jewellery, so it's like a disc with a little butterfly. And I thought, well, that looked nice, so. And the colour's quite nice. It's sort of semi-opaque as well. Nice. And I think you saw me do that and that. And that's behind there. And then put one of the large tags here. Here I've added one of the envelopes. I've added one of these. But when it's in the book there, it's a little bit too sort of, you know, it's okay. But so what I've done, I've just sort of dragged that to the edge, and I just let that fly over the edge. But you can take that off. When you undo this, you just slip that off. It's just that I thought, well, I want to include one, but I wasn't really sure where to put it. And I've also left that quite plain because there's a lot going on in the kit. So I just thought you need some plain items to, you know, counteract the busyness. Oh, and then I made those. You might have seen them. I can't remember. Sorry. And another one in there. Similar, all similar. So it's just done out of music paper and a file folder. I like the weight of the file folders. That's that. And then here I've done, one of the specimen cards from a specimen kit. It's just that was hanging around because I'd done the blue butterflies a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago, and I had that one around, so I just sort of done that. Made that one up just to pop in. That's there. And then that's one of the envelopes, just with the tag there. Oh, I haven't put any stuff on that one. I'll do that in a minute. Let me just do that, and that'll remind me. And that's the envelope there. And then flip out page here. And that's the vellum pocket. I've got that on there because that's holding that one, but it's also holds that in, which is quite handy. One of the circle embellishments there. So I sort of tuck it under there so that it keeps it in instead of it falling out. And then you've got that tag there. It just slips under the vellum there. Okay. And the rosette trim comes from AliExpress. I haven't seen it anywhere else, but I bought some quite a lot a couple of years ago, so I'm still using that. Got about 3 or 4 different colours. So I don't even know whether they're posting or what's happening with their posts there. So no idea. I haven't ordered them with them for ages. Yeah, so that was that journal card tip. I'm sure I showed you that one. I can't remember, but if I didn't, here we are. Just collage with all bits and pieces that were lying about. Okay, and then I put a lined on the back with napkin. Yeah, it's the other side of the book page. And then this is I think I've done a video on this. You might see it. I can't remember. I've done so much, like so many videos and everything. I thought I've got to stop because if I do a video during the day, it means I've got to edit at night. Then that doesn't give me any time to do anything else. So that's just pocket there, made out of music paper and the kit and all the collage bits on the back there. So just put that in. I did do a flip over the page one as well, but it just did not go anywhere in here. It was it was getting a bit bulky, as I said, with the journal, but it didn't really go with what page it needed to be on, if you know what I mean. So that's fine, because I will be doing another journal. So that's a tag there. That's out of the mop-up cloths I recently done. All the videos will be in a playlist below anyway, everything I've done. And that was the little notebooks, so that I've done from the YVONNE'S. So I've done a video on making them, and also I will link her video to that as well, because they are brilliant. Love them. So that's sitting there. And then I like these short pages now and again. Just put a little embellishment down there. And then that's the tall pocket that comes with the kit. And I just made like a bookmark tag, really. Class that as. And I've actually glued the top of the envelope down so it leaves it open. And again, that's one of the freebies. That's a bit of vellum that's embossed. One of the Tim Holtz embossing folders there. There. And that's the other side of that envelope. I'll show you, I love these envelopes. And I put a alteration tag or layaway tag there. There. And here was done a video on that, on the envelope. Yeah. It's like a reverse collage with a deli sheet, or you know, wax paper all day. So yeah, that's that one, and that's the big pocket there, and that sits in there. Actually, I want that would look really nice over there, but with the way I've done the envelope, it will do that to it, if you know what I mean. Which it's a shame, really, that that's there, because if I show you what I mean, because that would have looked quite nice, just like that. So as it is, got to tuck it in. But anyway, I was getting a little bit worried because I thought I usually stick these envelopes in. I thought, I didn't really want to stick it in because I've done all that work on the back. So I thought the best thing I can do is make a pocket. So it just goes in there. Okay, and that sits in there. And then there's the back. Okay, so this does fall right as it. There we go. Just make sure that's not folded over there. Yeah, and I do like things sticking out, you know, like that anyway. And then I've done all sort of like yellow and blue and sort of a crew, is it called? Taupe or taupe, sort of that colour, and some normal sort of creamy seam binding. Sorry folks. I'll tell you what, it's not good not talking to people. You seem to lose your words, so it's actually quite good that I'm videoing, because I don't really speak a lot to my husband. Not that I don't want to, it's just that we're around each other all day, so there's not very little you got to talk about. Don't tell him I said that though. I just have to keep nodding when he tells me about football or who scored a goal, or oh yeah, right. He talks to me like a mate sometimes. I'm thinking, I don't really want to be talking about football. It's quite funny, but anyway. Okay, well, thank you very much for joining me along all these little process videos. I will be doing some other ones. I've got an idea of doing something with a file folder, because I've got loads of stuff left, loads of pages, because I did print it out twice in the end, because I wanted a couple of other pages for something, and so I've got a load of pages left. And I think I want to, sorry, I was yawning then. I think I want to make something else. So I hope you're all well, and take care everybody, and speak to you soon. Bye bye.